We lost. Truly, we lost. We lost. Truly, we lost. I'm about to say something to make you not like me. You might catch feelings and you might want to fight me, but I don't really care. I'ma say it anyway. Why most of many guys seem soft and gay? I'm not saying all, but a large amount. Have you ever heard the words that come out of their mouth? Yeah, they cuss like a sailor, but they follow my eye. The curve folks and wear makeup and thinking it's hot. I think they need to stop. This is a new era. I wonder if the purpose of a war mascara. That probably was a death mask misunderstood. Don't let the D-boys get them up in the mood. Why and why? Stop patrolling the block. We get shot by the cops and we call it the cops. Come on, y'all was on the level. The black man was God, the white man the devil, and the white man, or better yet, the European and the Mars and the beam. I was sold by Koreans. I'm talking what I'm seeing. I'm just a reporter. How you call a woman to be, and you got to do it. Talking to the Hebrews, the demonized women, and choose Esau over brothers and kin. Probably timid, soft, and scared to fight. Yelling and wearing spikes, trying to fake me out right. But you can't prove me, cause you make a little noise. Cause deep inside, y'all some scared little boys. Really wanna ride, let's take it to the beast. Get me ready for us, people killed by the police. Yeah, right. Y'all ain't busting the brakes. It appears that you fear and you in love with hate. Correct me if I'm wrong, we can all get along. European psychology got us all wrong. You think we divided because I wear wigs and she wear punk and he wear dreads, but the vision don't start there, it starts in the head. I'm here to wake you up and get you out of the bed. We lost. To get you out the bed. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. The vision don't start there, it starts in the head. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Okay, I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. I think we divided because I got a bed and you wear funky and she wear dreads. I think we divided because I wear feds. The bitch don't start there, it starts in the head. And she wear funky and he got dreads. You would need to wake up too, so I'ma wake up you so we can get together, do what we gotta do. We ain't done much since the prophet left. More standing all alone, still in this mess. Haven't built the town, the hold us down. Paperwork can't be up. We looking like clowns. I've been to the temple. Let me follow the prophet, but I follow the prophet. I understand logic. People in the temple, time to hit the street. Everybody in this part, we ain't getting relief. The murder rate be more, and just all crazy. Dope fiends, ODing in the hood of the day. We waiting to come up with new drink and serve. We fighting over information, we got some nerve. This ain't a conscious, we might know a little something, but we just rough, cause we haven't got nothing, we lost. You think we divided, cause I got a fast, and she got a cross, and he got dreads. You think we divided, cause I got a fast, and he got an uncle, and he got dreads. You think we divided, cause I got a fast? Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Ha! Ha! Where you at? Oh! Oh! I'll be there when you gon' remember. Huh? I'ma be there when you don't wait for me. I'll be there when you gon' remember. What's up? If you a friend of the Moors, then you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemy, now hold my line. Those who speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I speak about the prophet over true eyelids. Who was the first to remind you and bind you back to Morocco, the mountains, Mississippi, and Kemet. told you it wasn't black. Proved it was straight back. You tripping off Trump, you need to be tripping off. Hold up. Here we go again. Hold up. Like you a slave. The same people taught Europeans how to bathe. And looking at what I find European hair. Hey! Sounds like you the men really care. Yeah, nah, cause they got a love for your whole generation. Chasing pills, weed, and serve. Yeah, they love no doubt it. Future, Gucci, Kodak, Amigo, Ross, Moose, but where the love, huh? What? Come on. Hey! That's right. I'll be that boy you gon' remember. To Hawker Bay front line till the law call my number. Hey! I'll be that boy you gon' remember. What? I'll be that boy you gon' remember. Yeah! I'll be that boy you gon' remember. To Hawker Bay front line till the law call my number. Super scholars holler. This era for the workers. You ain't building on the ground, then you worse than a worker. You look and sound good, but that's only on the surface. Probably working for the people that tell me what's the purpose. Hey! But know that I know every mo there are affairs. He ain't my bro. Then you know I ain't. Hold up. I see it all before. Hold up. And some got it right. Hold up. Don't say that I'm not. Hold up. I'm coming for my fast mistakes. Hold up. Hold up. We got Von Trotman Bay in the house. We got Elmer Ebb in the house. We got Sadiq L in the house. We got K Bay of the Brooklyn Moors in the house. We got Selby Bay in the house. We got Yuri the first and last in the house. And let me break something down for you, man. Because we got our people in the house. I'ma be that boy you gon' remember, that's right. Boy, you gon' remember. To Hawker Bay front line till the law call my number. Super scholars holler. This era for the... Hey, family. The words be like, all you super scholars holler. This era for the workers. You ain't building on the ground, you worse than a twerker. You look and sound good, but that's only on the surface. Probably working for them people. Now tell me what's your purpose. I ain't worrying about your homie, but know that I know every mo that rock affairs. He ain't my bro. Yeah, you know I ain't slow. I seen it all before. How they try to kill the prophet, it was all for dough. And some got it right now. Don't say that I'm not down. I'm coming for my vast estate. I want my town. My schools, my stores, my nation. Sick and tired of the procrastination and debating. Y'all keep hating when love is the savior. You don't love yourself, so you can't love your neighbor. That's why you killing, fighting Murray out of your race. If you ain't for Moorish World, then get out of my face. Because Chinese love China, Italians love Italy, and you should love the Moorish World. Come on and build it with me. Let's go. Let's go. You ain't building on the ground. Hey. You look and sound good, but that's only on the surface. Probably working for the people. Now tell me what's your purpose. I ain't worried about your homie, but know that I know every mo that rock affairs. He ain't my flow. Yeah, you know I ain't slow. I seen it all before. How they try to kill the prophet, it was all for show. And some got it right now. Don't say that I'm not down. I'm coming for my vast estate. I want my town, my shirt, my sword, my school, my nation. Sick and tired of the procrastination and debate. But y'all keep hating when love is the savior. You don't love yourself. I can't love your neighbor. Why you killing, fighting, Murray out of your face? If you ain't for Moorish World, then get out of my face. Let's go. If you using love the Moorish World, come on and build it with me. Let's go. I'll be that one you gon' remember. I'ma be that one you gon' remember. That's right. I'll be that one you gon' remember. To Hawker Bay front line till the law call my number. Let's go. I'll be that one you gon' remember. Let's go. I'ma be that one you gon' remember. What up? I'll be that one you gon' remember. To Hawker Bay front line till the law call my number. I'll be that one you gon' remember me more. I'll be that one you gon' remember. That town. What up, that town? To Hawker Bay front line till the law call my number. I'll be that one you gon' remember. That yo. I'll be that one you gon' remember. That yo. I be that more you gonna remember. The operate front line to the dog on my number. Hey family, we in the building. We gonna make it do what it do. Hey family, we in the building. We gonna make it do what it do because it do what it does. Because I am who I is and I was who I was. I'm the ancient Moor coming back. I'm coming back, family. Where are you from? Who are you, family? Are you one of them ancient Moors? Do you know you one of them ancient Moors? Come on, bring it back. Come rewind then. Let's get it. Family, let me first and foremost rise and give praise to the great universal. The great universal creator Allah. Give honor to his prophet, Noble Drawley. Family, I'm not late because I've been eating bird. I'm not late because I've been eating bird. You know what I mean? I don't eat bird. I don't eat bird, family. Listen, I don't eat bird. What had happened was, I did go and visit some family, but I don't eat bird. I don't participate in eating bird. I don't do all that type of thing. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not late because of that. The reason why I'm late getting it here, because I wanted to get you all the footage that I could get you. And I still did not get everything I wanted to get you. But this is the second annual Turkey Awards. JIVE Turkey Awards, family. It's the second annual JIVE Turkey Award. And I don't want you to forget that, family. We've had a first annual JIVE Turkey Awards, and now we have the second annual JIVE Turkey Award. Let's talk about it. Hold on. Let's see what they say. Let's see what they say. Let's see.
JIVE Turkey.
That's right. We gotta get him again. Let's get him again. Hold on. Let me screen share so y'all can see
JIVE
that.
Turkey.
We gonna get some JIVE Turkey Awards out here tonight. You know what I mean? Somebody gotta get the JIVE Turkey Award, family. I'm gonna tell you. And I think y'all can predict. Let's see.
JIVE Turkey.
So we gonna give somebody the JIVE Turkey Award tonight. Family, let me get comfortable. We ain't gonna be in here too long because I know I kept y'all up. I know without a doubt of contradiction. Y'all done had that old no good bird and y'all tired. They say that old bird make you tired. They say it got a chemical in this old bird. You know, that old bird, that old turkey. They say it's a chemical in there that make you a little bit tired after you eat the bird. See, I know y'all done had some of that bird and y'all tired. So I ain't gonna keep y'all up all night. Family, I want y'all to share this for me. Due to the simple fact that I don't have the ability to share it everywhere on Facebook because Facebook and all those who have a problem with me reported me, and so Facebook now is on point. You know, they don't want me to spread this truth, family. Listen, Tahaka Bay has created a lot of enemies demonstrating this truth because I am the Moorish revolution. I am the Moorish resolution. Make no mistake about it. And so I've offended a lot of people, family. Do y'all know that I offended a lot of people? Listen, a lot of people smile in my face. A lot of people shake my hand in person. But deep down inside, the truth that I demonstrate have them cringing. They real upset. Some of them think I don't know that they offended. Listen, let me slow it down. Because we're gonna get into this JIVE Turkey Awards. Listen, many people that you think are the best upstanding Moorish Americans is filled with the sulfur of the lower self. You feel what I'm saying? They filled with the sulfur of the lower self. And if you want to get the lower self upset, all you got to do is demonstrate the truth. I'm going to tell you, people will stop speaking to you. You feel what I'm saying? People will stop picking up the phone. People will stop attending Moorish World TV segment. They be upset with you. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, family, listen to me, nevertheless, all of us have a lower self. Don't never forget that. And none of us is above not returning to our lower self. None of us. Some of us go in and out of consciousness. I call it in the Moorish Science Temple of America that we go in and out of consciousness. We go in and out.
1 minute we on high, 1 minute we go low. 1 minute we high, 1 minute we go low. It's like the Jacob's ladder degree. It's like, you know, when you look in Genesis and when it said they was ascending and descending into heaven. So we do that. And so when people get upset with me, right? People get upset with me and they don't like me because of the truth that I demonstrate. Instead of calling me, instead of picking up the phone when I call, you know, they ignore me. But when they see me, they shake my hand. But that ain't going to stop the plan. The plan is to make sure that people understand the unadulterated teachings of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, which leads me tonight to the Jive Turkey Awards, family. Listen, a lot of these stories you have heard before. You have heard before. Now, someone said, can we nominate non-Moors? Absolutely. But let me tell you, King Creole, we're going to have the April Fool Award. And I'm going to have it set up so people can nominate these fools. Because Prophet say, oh, fool, fool. Prophet Noble Drew Ali said it twice. Because some people be 2 times a fool. Some people be 2 times a fool. And so we're going to have the April Fool Award. Yes, indeed. We're going to have the April Fool Award because these Moorish Americans and these Moors and these Moes, they make so much fool that we got to do 2 shows a year. We got to do the Jive Turkey Award, and then we got to do the April Fool Award. So that's what we're going to do. So family, now listen. I need y'all to work with me on this one. I need y'all to work with me. Let me get my notes together. Because family, I need y'all to work with me on this one. Now, family, I don't need y'all to be so queasy. I don't need y'all to be all soft. Now, Sinetta definitely get a Fool Award. He get the Fool 2 times over award without a doubt of contradiction. Yeah, we got to get that. But we might do a New Year's countdown of the greatest fools or the biggest fools on social media and the fake conscious community. We might have to do that. But Sinetta, he's definitely up there in the top 3, without a doubt. But I like Sinetta. Don't get it twisted. I like him. You know, it's like I like the lower self because the lower self helped me bring out the higher self. I get to see what I'm up against. But nevertheless, so family, I need y'all not to be all queasy. You know what I mean? I don't need y'all to be all queasy and all soft and all crying because I'm going to point out a few things that is actual fact and true that I find out of order as it relates to those claim to represent the Moorish, the national and divine movement. Can I have y'all to be stand-up men and women? Press 1 if you can be stand-up men and women. And I want y'all to know that I do not hate nobody. I want y'all to stop saying that. Tahaka Bay hating. Oh, won't Moors unite? Tahaka Bay hating. Listen, I need to show you the truth as it is. If you want the truth, I got to show you the truth. I'm the only one that's going to show you the truth right now. Everybody else want to play along to get along. Listen, I'm going to say it again, family. Listen, all of those smiles that you see from these Moorish leaders, all of these smiles that you see from these Moorish leaders, they smile on the field, but they go into their corners and they huddles and they planning against each other. Make no mistake about it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Oh, they ain't gonna want me to say that. Let me not say that. I'm gonna say it again. Family, all of that's, I'm gonna tell you something, and I tell you in public. One of my favorite Moorish Americans, without a doubt of contradiction, is Azim Hopkins Bey and my brother, no other, Temple number 34. That's right. Yusef. Anybody know Yusef, Temple number 34? Huh? Who know Yusef? Huh? I'm going to leave it like that. His name Yusef. Anybody know Yusef? Temple number 34. Let me tell you something. One thing about these brothers, they're going to tell you the truth. Sheik Charles Brownell, they're going to tell you the truth. They're going to tell you what they don't like about it. They're going to tell you what they like about it. They're going to tell you that you shouldn't even touch it. And if you do touch it, hey, brother, I wouldn't touch it if I was you. But at the end of the day, they still your brother But let me tell you something. It don't work like that everywhere. Temple number 34, my brother Cyberzel, Yusef Cyberzel. He gonna tell you the truth. He gonna give it to you all the time. You know what I'm saying? I only can talk about the people that I know that keep it a buck. You know what I mean? But now we got people that go in their corners and they whisper. They whisper like that old, no good and sulfur-filled lower self. You know what I mean? Because they don't like what I demonstrate. But family, without Moorish World TV, there will not be an opposing thought to that negative. Now, you may think that my thoughts are negative, that the presentation are negative, but it's really not. It's really not. What it is I'm painting a picture as to what things supposed to be as it relates to the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. And if you think I am wrong, if you think that I am wrong, I ask you to email me and come and show me where I'm wrong according to the lessons. Come show me where I'm wrong according to the lessons. And only then will we have a discussion. But you can call me names. You can threaten me. You ain't got to pick up the phone. You can whisper. You can talk about my family. You can talk about whatever you want. But if you can prove that I'm wrong according to the prophet, you got my ear. Email me. Islam, ain't that fair? Everybody think that's fair. Press 1 if you think that's fair, family. And then we're going to get into the show. If you can prove me wrong according to the prophet, then let's prove me wrong. Let's prove me wrong. Because I'm going to deal with the prophet. And one time I was going to stop and slow down. But then I said, no. People are depending on this truth. And so, because I'm the Moorish Revolution, it's time to talk about the truth. Family, number 1. Oh my goodness, number 1, this ain't gonna be good. Family, here we go, family. Y'all ready? It ain't gonna be good. Now, this one you're not gonna be familiar with, but I had to do it, family. I had to do it. The reason why I had to do it was because, man, I've been watching and paying attention. You follow me? I've been watching and paying attention. Family, number 5 on my list for the JIVE Turkey Awards, family. Listen, y'all got to pay attention to this, and y'all might want to write this name down because you might not be familiar with it, but this one is here trying to be up and coming. So here's the ad for the JIVE Turkey Award right here. But this one tries to be up and coming. Family, man, it's a sister, family. It's a sister. God do what I gotta do. Oh, man, brother's going to get mad. Leader's going to get mad. But I got to do what I got to do to tell the truth to the people. I don't want to do it, but I got to do what I got to do, family. The JIVE Turkey Award, the nominee for number 5 is this sister right here. Her name is Alicia Queen Neve Kier L. Yeah, she got the number 5 JIVE Turkey Award. A lot of people gonna be mad at me, but I want you to hear me out. I know you're gonna be mad. Oh, he picking on a sister. Nope. I'm going to tell the truth the way it is. So this sister here, I've noticed she loves to go live. And she calls herself, or is, if you will, supposedly be a Kemetic teacher or a teacher of Kemetic science. Now, it's my understanding that she joined the Moorish Science Temple of America. She actually was interested in joining our temple at one time, which is the reason why I was compelled to pay attention. Because if someone wants to join the Moorish Science Temple of America styled as the Noble Temples, it only makes sense that I will want to pay attention to see who's who. That just only makes sense. And so that's what I had to do, family. I paid attention. You follow me? And in paying attention, I've noticed this video right here. Now, in this video, this sister here, she says quite a few things. One of the things that she says is, I want you to pay attention to this. Listen to this.
Being a Moabitess, part of me being a holding and going back to Africa. Nobody's sending me there, and I don't have an interest in going there because I am part of the original people that were here. Okay, and that's definitely on my mother's side, and I can actually show.
And so what I'm about to show you is, I'm about to show you how she's about to demonstrate amongst many things, but we'll start with this one. She's about to demonstrate about the turban, where she's horribly wrong. Here we go.
On a uniform. And so because you see the
all right, let me bring you up to speed so we don't get dragging. She says that let me see if I can just slide it back so you can hear it for yourself. Here we go.
This is part of the way that we present ourselves. Just like when you see the UPS man has on a uniform. And so because you see the UPS man in his brown uniform and he has UPS on there, Islam, Brother Ricardo, then you are clear that he is the UPS man.
So she's giving the analogy about wearing the fez, right? I mean, wearing the turban, where the sister's wearing a turban, and that she's giving the analogy that it's semblance to the UPS man. When you see the brown, you know he's a UPS man. Now, that's an okay analogy. However, the UPS man is not the UPS man 24/7. Let me explain.
So when you see a Moabitess, her head is covered. She has her pin in. The pin is a representation of who she is. She has the crescent and star displayed, and her head is covered. So our hair belongs to one brother.
Now, she says that the sisters, they have their hair covered and their hair belong to one brother. Somebody already hit it on the nail. It's our national headdress. It's our national and religious headdress. But hold up, listen to what she says.
And so we don't let everybody see our hair.
She said we don't let everybody see our hair.
We don't let everyone have access to our hair.
We don't let everyone have access to our hair.
Because a woman's hair is her glory.
Because a woman's hair is her glory.
So my glory belongs to one very, very blessed brother. And that's not for everybody. Let's see, William Crockett.
Now let's stop right there. What she's saying is that the sister wears the turban and only one person is permitted to see her hair. That's what she's saying. Now, in fact, according to the Moorish doctrine, that's not actual fact. What she's quoting is a Sunni sort of doctrine. That's more of an Eastern philosophy. That's not the philosophy of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Never was, never will be. Now, the reason why I'm pointing this out is because we lose a lot of sisters coming into the Moorish Science Temple of America by being over cultish. This is over the top cultish. You follow me? Now, this is over the top cultish. This is the reason why people look at the Moorish Science Temple of America as a cult, and sisters choose to walk away because we have this rhetoric. Now, I'm going to prove my point in a minute. Let's go.
Are the ancestors speaking to you? Do you hear their cry for its children to come home? Brother William, I have inducted.
So that's one. Now, I'm gonna go with another one. I'm not gonna, she only number 5, so I'm not gonna give her all the Jive Turkey Awards. She can't get them all, but that's number 1. Number 2, she says, let's see, let's go to number 2 point. And I could break down this whole video in a minute. Let's go to number 2. Listen to this. Listen to
I
this.
don't believe, and I haven't read that there is a prohibition against marrying Caucasians.
You hear this? She says that she haven't read that there is a prohibition against marrying Caucasian. Let's hear it one more time. We can't have this on the airways, family.
Stand on. And the first of those principles is love. So even when I have to sit and I have to rebuke.
Hold on one second, family. My apology. My apology. She said there is no prohibition on marrying.
Just like there's no prohibition against marrying Asians. There's no prohibition. It's not dictatorial like that. It's not dictatorial like that. Not at all. Nobody's going to tell you who you can marry and who you can't. It's not dictatorial. These are choices that you make. These are choices that you make. Oh, this was another one of the questions that was asked. Am I allowed? Woo! Let me help you. There are 3 key words that don't work with me. Allowed, let, and make. They don't work. They don't work. Wow. Am I allowed to date men that are not Moors? Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all hear this? Y'all hear this?
I am. There we go. Boom. For the brothers that are hopeful, there's no need for you to hope. I'm good. I'm good. However, there is nothing that says, oh, no, you can. If he's not a Moor, you're not allowed. Yeah, I just don't live my life in that type of bondage. So again, let's see, we do.
See, the problem is this. She's answering questions that she is unqualified to answer. This is why she is number 5.
Yeah, that part right there. That part right there. So my sheik has given some information.
Let me stop.
And again, I'm still learning prohibition. It's not dictatorial.
Let me show you something.
I have to rebuke or reproof my students. I always mix my reproof with kindness now. These are things.
I'm going to reproof this with kindness. Let me show you something.
I am learning. This is not just the automatic part of me. Okay? So in understanding that, how do the Moors look at marrying Caucasians? I don't believe, and I haven't read, that there is a prohibition against marrying Caucasians.
Now, let's stop right there. The reason why that this is a problem, family, the reason why that this is a problem, she says she haven't read that there is a prohibition. Like, you shouldn't be speaking on this subject. You should not be speaking on this subject because you're unqualified. And so, you say you mix your reproof with kindness, and I'm going to mix mine with kindness. Sister, you are wrong. You are extremely wrong. You know what I mean? You are totally wrong. You are totally out of order for speaking on this subject. I actually was reaching out to your leadership. I texted them quite a few times this week, and I didn't get an answer. I didn't get an answer. I didn't have time to really pick up the phone, but I left a few messages for your leadership to call me, and I didn't get an answer. And when I don't get an answer, my thing is I'm going to go on with the show. But I will show you right now, and I will mix my kindness with reproof right now. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to mix my kindness with reproof, and you're going to get the Jive Turkey Award as number 5. Give me 1 minute. Now, first of all, on these 2 points, number 1, chapter 48, verse 6 out of the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America reads as following. It reads as follows, I mean to say. Okay, about marrying Europeans. We as a clean and pure nation, now sister, I want you to read this. Don't be speaking on this stuff no more, okay? Because if nobody want to tell you, I'll tell you. I will tell you. We as a clean and pure nation, descended from the inhabitants of Africa, do not desire to amalgamate or marry into the families of the pale-skinned nations of Europe. Okay? All right? This is from the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. You say you didn't read nowhere. I don't know what you've been reading. I don't know what you've been studying, but this is the fact of the matter. All right? All right? This is the fact of the matter. So you need to stop speaking on things where you're unqualified. Just say, I don't know at this time. I will answer it later once I get more information. Number two, you spoke on about the turban, and you say that only one person can see your hair because your hair is sacred. Well, sister, I didn't have time to bring out all of my stuff that I wanted to bring out, but I will show you an old picture right here where these sisters here was during the time of the prophet. And as you can see, this is not a turban. As you can see, this is a charter. This is a flag. This is the picture of the prophet. And this is also not a turban. It's not a turban. Okay? So, sister, stop putting out bad information. This is not a cult. The Moorish Science Temple of America is predicated upon two things: Moorish and American. We have an American experience. And in that American experience, let me stop. Let me pause for the cause for a second. Let me thank my brother again, Mexa Moore Indigenous Gnarly, for all the support that he showed to the channel. I thank you, my brother. Islam to my brother from Chester, PA, Charles Charity L. Now listen. So we have two ideals that we're working with. We're Moorish and we're American. In other words, we have a Moorish ancestry and we also have American experience. And in this American experience, our Moorish experience come crossways with each other. So in other words, you know, so if a sister want to wear braids, there's nothing wrong with braids. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with braids. Why? Because that's a part of our Moorish experience. Now, the American experience, if they want to upgrade the braids and put styles where it twirl 360 degrees into infinity, it comes with their American experience, yet it comes from olden times. If the sister choose to lay her hair down, she can do that also. If the sister choose to wrap up every day, she can do that also. We are Moorish Americans. This is not a cult. This is not a cult. So when you go into the temple, sure, you should have on a turban if you are a member of the temple. If you are a member of the temple. You know what I mean? If you are a member of the temple. The sister, I adorn my head on a daily. LOL, I can't agree to that because that's European ideology also. Whatever the case may be, we do not, I can show you pictures with people around the time of the prophet, Moorish Americans, who did not have on turbans 24/7. What's that indicate? There is an indication of there is no compulsion in Islam. Yet, just like my wife, 95.9% of the time, she has on a turban. Not because she is compelled to do it. She does it because that's what she wants to do as acknowledgement of a national headdress or religious headdress. But that is not in compulsion because she is forced to do something and only I can see her hair. Matter of fact, she had her hair out today. She had her hair out today. You know what? I was about to grab her and drag her back in that house and say, you better cover your head, woman. You better not go out there like that, woman. Come on up in there and put that turban on your head. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Sister Charlie Kemp Bay says, Allah prescribed women to be covered. That's not all true. You know, the Quran speaks of women to be modest. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the Quran say. Anybody want to interpret it that way, that's their problem. But I can show you what our Prophet Noble Drew Ali said. And I can show you what our Moors that was with the Prophet was doing. I can show you that. You know, we got to understand that in the Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, that is the religious book of those who follow the prescription of Islamism. Islamism supersedes all books before it, but it's also united with all books. I don't think y'all heard me. Islamism supersedes all books because Prophet Noble Drew Ali is our unique prophet, yet it also confirms the books before it. And so when we look at the books of Prophet Noble Drew Ali, the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, I mean to say, the pamphlet from the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, you follow me? When we look at that, that's our prescription. And then we look at the details behind Prophet Noble Drew Ali. You know what I mean? That's the detail behind Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Now, the sister says she has no clue what Sunni is, but in fact, somebody has infused a Sunni lesson into your Moorish lesson. Let me give you an example. I'll give you one more example, then I'll go to number 4. Let me give you one more example. I'm gonna give you one more example, and then we'll go to number 4. Here's number 4. All right, copy. I'm gonna give you one more example, and then we will go to number 4. And then maybe I'll do a whole show on national headdress, because I already did it in the temple before, and I'll do a show on national headdress. But anyway, there is no compulsion in Islam, and women should do things because they feel as though it's appropriate for them and they're comfortable with it. Not because if you don't do it, you're going to go to hell. That's the thoughts of Christianity. Now, if you ever seen this picture, and I have another picture too. And I'll show it to you another time. And like I said, I didn't get a chance to bring all my files. If you ever seen this picture in real time, what you will find is that this is Sister Pearl Drew Ali. And what you will find is that Sister Pearl Drew Ali, right there, her bangs is out right here. You follow me? Her bangs are out right there. And then it's a picture where she's sideways. This is only a crown. You know what's behind that? Huh? You know what's behind that? Okay, think about it. This is only a crown. This is why her bangs are out right here. But it's something behind that. Take a guess. Take a guess. Take a guess. Again, the turban is a national headdress, and we're not saying don't wear your turban. Wear your turban every day if that's what you feel. If that's how you feel comfortable. If that's how you feel expressing your Moorish science, wear your demonstration every day. But don't lie to people and make the unsuspecting public believe that that is something wrong with not wearing a turban every day. Don't do that, because that's false. That's false. All right? Y'all got me? That's right, Hamilton Bay. Her hair is out. Don't make people believe that they're gone astray because they have their hair out. You follow me? You see? That's all I'm saying. And so when we have sisters like this, and I might do a whole video if I don't talk to her leadership, and they don't take it down. I might have to do the whole video because our whole video is a teaching lesson. It's a whole lesson of misinformation in this video. But I didn't have time to hit it all night. But Queen Neve, Kia L, she actually gets number 5, family. She's going to get number 5 tonight of the, you know what it is. She gonna get number 5. Let me find my thing. She got to get number 5, family. All right. She gonna get it in one moment. She got to get it. Here she goes. Let's get it. She's number 5. She gets.
Jive Turkey.
That's right. She gets number 5 Jive Turkey Award. She gets number 5 Jive Turkey Award. All right. So, family, number 4. Oh, y'all gonna be mad at me again. Family, man, y'all gonna be mad at me again, man. Good goodness and gracious. Y'all want me to stop the show? Let me see if anybody want me to stop the show. Let me see, do anybody? Press 1 if you want me to stop the show. I'll stop the show right now. I mean, I'll stop the show right now. You know what I mean? Y'all want me to stop the show? You know what I mean? I'll stop the show. Press 1, press 2 if I should keep going. You know what I mean? Okay, come on. You want me to stop the show? Press 1 to stop the show. Press 2 to keep going. You know what I mean? Man, we just having fun. We just having fun. Listen, we too sensitive as people, man. Lighten up, man. You know what I mean? But this next one, we gonna keep going, family. We gonna keep going. You know what I mean? All right. We Abu and Ruth say he got number 12. So far, we gonna keep going. We gonna keep going, all right? Now, in this next one, I'm trying to tell you, family, okay, we gonna keep going. Everybody, let's get a thumbs up in the building. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight after y'all ate that bird. You know what I mean? So I know y'all ate that bird. We got 98 people in the building. We got 27 thumbs up. Let's get a few more thumbs up real quick, family. We gonna get busy, family. Oh, here we go. Woo! I'm on my Ric Flair. Woo! Hey, family, believe it or not, this stuff actually makes me laugh, family. I'm not playing. This stuff is hilarious to me to see that y'all can have a sense of humor as well as learn at the same time. Because we learning something. Only thing I'm saying about the turban is that, you know, if you're a member of the Moorish Temple of America, you shouldn't be coming to a meeting without a turban. That's one thing. That's all I'm saying. If you're a member of the Moorish Temple of America, you shouldn't be coming to a meeting without a turban because that's a requirement for the members during holy day meeting or public meetings or whatever. But you know, if you go to work and you're not wearing a turban, you know what I mean? Then that's it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Nobody is going to throw you into the pits of hell because you choose to go to work without a turban. That don't make sense. That doesn't make sense. But if you choose to wear a turban to work, then go ahead, do what you do. But now, and I don't want anybody sending misinformation. So family, number 4, family. Oh man, y'all gonna be mad at me. I don't care. You know what I mean? I know he gonna be mad at me. Family, number 4. He only gets number 4 because he falling off. Number 4 is Lord Abba. Yes, indeed, Lord Abba, number 4. Yes, indeed. Why do Lord Abba, that man, why do Lord Abba get the Jive Turkey Award, family? All right. Rick Fair, is he an Alba? We're going to have to give him the Jive Turkey Award. Now, we're going to give Rick Fair a pass tonight just for the woo. Now, listen. Why do Lord Abba get the Jive Turkey Award? Family, the reason why Lord Abba get the Jive Turkey Award, because he keep reinventing himself as a conscious brother. He keep reinventing himself. For real, you can't keep reinventing yourself. For example, before I came to know Lord Abba, I'm about to tell you why he get the number 4 Jive Turkey Award. When I came to know Lord Abba, he had just came out the 5%, or he was talking about that he was, and it was sort of a transition or whatever. He said he was a part of the Nation of Islam. He said he was a part of the Nuwabian, whatever the case may be. He's always reinventing himself. You know what I mean? Now, me, I've been a Moorish American A1 from day one. From 1990, I think it was April of 1990, I've proclaimed my nationality and been a Moorish American A1 from day one. But this brother keep reinventing himself. In this picture you see right here, he was calling himself a Supreme Grand Sheikh. Fam, y'all know what a Supreme Grand Sheikh is. A Supreme Grand Sheikh is one who is the head of a grand body. A grand body is a group of Moors where they have multiple temples all around the country and they move under one rhythm or under one authority. Abba was proselytizing himself as that authority, a supreme grand sheik. In fact, he made himself a supreme grand sheik, and he had a few people. He had a few people that acknowledged him and even accept him as a supreme grand sheik. Supreme grand sheik on the level of R. Jones Bey, on the level of D. Baliel, on the level of Rasadiel, on the level of Kenyu Bey, on the level of who else we have? Braswell Bey. He put himself on that level as a supreme grand sheik. Now, because that's the case, you follow me? Let me say this to the sister. This is truly heartbreaking. Laws being violated left and right. May Allah be pleased. Good night and peace to all. Step off, Kemp Bay. Ain't no laws being broken. The only laws being broken is that you don't want to follow the truth. Get out of here before I get on you. Get out of here. Know what I mean? Get out of here. We don't need you up in here. You know what I mean? We're going to demonstrate this truth. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna play around with this truth. Get on up out there. If you don't like the truth we talking here, you can go look at another channel. But we're going to talk the truth. This brother called himself a supreme grand sheik, and he was acknowledged by that by other people. But this is why we having the Jive Turkey Awards. We have the Jive Turkey Awards. Give her a pass. All right, I give her a pass. I give her a pass. But you know what? I'm going to make it easy on her. I'm going to get her out here for her. I'm going to make it easy on her. I'm going to make it easy on her. That way she ain't got to come here to no more. Because she ain't nothing but a European too. I already did the science on her. Y'all want me to do the science on her? I already did the science on her. This is a European proselytizing as an Asiatic right here. Family, listen. Sister always have something to say. Europeans always have something to say. But let me show you this. Now, y'all might think I'm mean, but I'm really not. I don't play with Europeans. I don't play with Europeans. I bet you $1 to a bucket of bird poop that I can prove that she's a European. I don't play with Europeans. That ain't my thing. She proselytizing that she's Spanish because she speaks Spanish. But I'm telling you that Spanish is pushed by Europeans. The Spaniards, you have Mexicans. The Spaniards conquered Mexico, and that's how you have, That's how you have the people over there speaking Spanish. You follow me? Now, More, I don't care if it's Temple 11 or Temple 1. She's a European and she needs to stay in her place. You can call me up. Want to call me up? I can stop the show right now. I can stop the show right now. I can stop the show right now. I'm not scared to call somebody a European if they get out of place. That's what a European is. Prove to me she's not a European. I can prove to she is. No, angel in training. I'm not saying that Spanish is not our language. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Spanish is not our language and Latin, Moorish, and Spanish is not the same thing. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that this is a European and we allow Europeans to slide in the Moorish Science Temple of America because they can speak Spanish and we give them a pass. I'm not giving no passes. Especially if you come at me. Especially if you come at me. I didn't come on your channel messing with you. I didn't come on her channel. She came on my channel. So now the challenge is up. Prove to us that you're not a European, Kemp Bay. Prove to me that you're not a European, Kemp Bay. Matter of fact, let's get into it. Family, we're gonna change this. We're gonna change the rhythm of the show and we're gonna get back on board. That's right. This is the Jive Turkey Show. This is the Jive Turkey Show. Let's get to the Jive Turkey Show. Fam, let me show you how you find out Europeans all the time. I'm gonna show you how you find out Europeans on social media. Let me show you how to investigate social media, family. Let me show you how to investigate social media, family. I'm gonna show you how to investigate on social media. Y'all with me? I'm probably talking about that's Temple 11. And what? And what? Temple 11, Temple 11. I love Temple 11. But once Temple 11 people get out of line, like this European, nobody else from Temple 11 get out of line and challenge and play games like this. But let me show you how you do this, family. Right here is what you're looking at right here. This is a European right here. Y'all saying that, nah. Let me tell you how you know you're European. I already did the research. Family, when you go to the page of anybody who's hiding something, let me show you something, family. And I already did the math on it. You know what I mean? And I challenge anybody to take me to let's talk about it. I know this is a European. That's why you got all them filters on your pictures. That's why you got all them filters. But let me show you something, family. I'm gonna show you how you know this is a European. Let me show you something. Okay, let's go right here. Family, you know how you know it's a European? Okay, I'm about to give it to you. Don't play with me, because I don't play games. I don't play with you. Okay. December 11, 2018, right? Family. January 9th. You watch what I do. We're going to go to our photos. That's all you got to do. This is all you got to do when people are hiding stuff. Family, I'm going to teach you how to do this, family, because you ain't going to play with me. Now, I ain't bother you. Go down to the photos. All you got to do is go down to the first photo, family. Just follow all the way down. You can fake everybody else out, but you can't fake me out. Go all the way down to the first photo, and then tell me what you see. This how you know they be hiding stuff. They be hiding, but you can't hide, because guess what? You have a digital life. You know what I mean? And so my thing is this. If you're not a European, I got one question for you. Oh, yeah, we're going to go all the way down to the beginning, to your first post. We're going to go to your first post, and we're going to show you something. Family, if anybody tried to play games with you with false names, false identities, all you got to do is one thing. One thing is going to fake you out is these filters. These filters will fake you out. Don't you forget it. And don't you let the filters fake you out. They won't fake me out, because I know how Europeans act. I already get it. And the filters can't fake me out. That's why the pictures be dark and the pictures be having these filters. But let me show you something. The main giveaway, and I would challenge the main giveaway. Look, we're going to go on down. Let me talk to you, family. We're going to go all the way down. We almost there. Let's go all the way down. Family, y'all going to be surprised with this in a minute. You know what I mean? You're going to be surprised with this in a minute. We're going to go all the way down. Let's go all the way down. Oh, okay, I think we there. Okay, here we go. Family, this is the first post. This is how you do it. Now, let's stop right here. This is the first post. Y'all see that? This is how you know something fishy going on. Charkip Bay. Where were you before November the 13th, 2018? You're about 40 years old. Where's your family pictures? Where's your mama? Where's your daddy? Where's your cousins? You only got Moorish American pictures here? It's a whole life before this. Where is it? This is how you know people be hiding stuff. Because if you go to their pictures, you will find that there's a whole block of history missing. Period, point blank. And this is how you know who people are. They put these filters on these pictures. They put that turban on to color their hair. You follow me? They put that turban on to cover their hair. They put the filters. They put the makeup on. And guess what? Where is the history? Where is it? They join temples, and as she has been doing to me, becoming a provocateur. You follow me? That's her right there. Charlene. So We're going to get back to the show. I don't play with that, family. You know what I mean? I don't play with that. You know what I mean? I don't play with that. You follow me? I know she right here. She was just in here talking crazy. Brother say, how does that prove she's a European? I said, I can prove she's a European. I said, but in order to show you that there's an indication that her history starts at 2018, I said, I can prove it. I said, I already did the math. I'm not going all into that. This show ain't for that. But I would challenge anybody. I would challenge anybody. I would challenge anybody. I already did the math. I already did the math. Who wants to step up? Prove to me she not, I prove to you she is. Prove to me she not, I prove to you she is. Who wants to step up? Anybody? Prove to me she not, I will prove to you she is. Y'all in love with these Europeans, not me. Not me. Anybody want to step up? Anybody want to step up? I already did the math. Anybody want to step up? It's everybody. Shafiq, you want to step up? You want to defend? Let's step up. Who wants to step up? Anybody. Anybody? Oh, ain't no slander here, man. I don't play with that. That sister came at me for no reason. Anyway, let's get back to the show. Now, let's get back to the show. Yeah. Let's get back to the show. Y'all ready? Let's get back to the show. Now, if the sister wasn't talking slick to me, she wouldn't have nothing to say. What you got 100 on, Angel and Trainer? Come on, hold up. I like this. I like this. Because I don't think you can prove nothing. Let's see. And we ain't going off of conjecture. We ain't going off of conjecture. We're going off facts. I'm going to show you facts. I already did the math.
Yo, Islam.
Islam, what you can prove she's not a European?
What's poppin'?
No, Islam, more. I said you can prove she's not a European. I'm telling you I can prove she is.
Let me ask you something, man.
Huh?
Let me ask you something. Yo, put this in. Yo, I got you on the TV right now. Yo, put that down for me, please. Yo, my man. Yo, check me out. Yo, let me ask you something. So you saying that the Moorish people don't come light skin?
More. What I'm telling you is that she's a European. That's what I'm telling you.
You ever met her in person?
More. I'm telling you that she's a European. That's what I'm.
Yo, you ever met her in person?
Listen to. Yes, I did. Quite a few times.
Yo, let me ask you something. Yo, you ever
I'm
seen
not yo, brother. I'm not your yo. I don't call you yo, more.
Don't say yo.
I don't call you yo. I call you more. I respect you.
You really gonna say? Don't say. All right, you know what?
I call you more. I don't call you yo. I call you more.
It's all good. It's all good. You already seen what I said, and now you talk about the yo and all that. I'm gonna let you go. Everybody who heard me heard what I said. They know what time it is, yo. I'm gonna
what I'm telling you. All right, peace. All right, peace. What I'm telling you, I'm not debating whether there is light skin or dark olive Moors. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that she is a European. I'm saying that I met her twice. I'm saying that every time I met her, I never pressed her hand. I never pressed her hand. The reason why I never pressed her hand, come on, man. I know the energy, family. Let me keep it moving. We're going to the JIVE Turkey Awards. We're going to the JIVE Turkey Awards. Everybody wants to, oh, Moors ain't light skinned. Moors this. Moors that. Amen. Now, anyway, if the sister wouldn't have said nothing to me, what you mean, when did I meet her? I meet her in Philadelphia. Twice. What are you talking about? When did I meet her? In Philadelphia. What do you mean? When did I meet her? I mean, what do you mean, when did I meet her? Y'all love them Europeans. That's all right. You can, but let's get on to it. I ain't got no problem with no Europeans. Let me be clear. I don't have no problem with no Europeans. But I'm not gonna play with you either. You know what I mean? I'm not. All of us got some type of mixed spirit, mixed blood, and all that. So I ain't tripping off of that. But I ain't gonna play with you either. You're not gonna come on Moorish World TV talking slick. Not on here, you not. You know what I mean? Like, don't come here talking slick. Talk about, oh, this is all lower self. Oh, this is all lower self. Now, get out of here. You ain't got to watch this show. You know what I mean? Mr. Wingo, that's your sister. You know what I mean? My sister, that ain't my sister. You can have her. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's your sister. You can have her. You know what I mean? She ain't even mixed. She ain't even like Asiatic and European. She like straight raw. Straight raw. I mean, she like straight raw. Talking about, yeah, this show is the lower south. Why are you in here? Anyway, let's get to Lord Abba, family. Sorry for the distraction. Let's get back to it. I got to get out of here. I got distracted. And I've been waiting for that distraction anyway. Now, how about that? So anyway, family, Lord Abba. Lord Abba, who has called himself at one time a supreme grand sheik. And he's always reinventing himself. You follow what I'm saying? Always reinventing himself. One of the inventions was he had created this Moorish Science Accredited Learning Institute. And he reminds me of the RV Bay guys, or the, what's the president name, USAR? He reminds me of him a little bit, where they create all these logos, and these logos become their organization. You know what I mean? So when you look at Lord Abba, he just keep inventing himself. And so this is why he gets number 4 at the JIVE Turkey Awards. You follow me? He started the Moorish Science Accredited Learning Institute. That never went nowhere. I mean, then secondly, he started the Moorish American Party. Again, never completed, never did nothing. You know what I mean? And so what I'm saying is he just keep reinventing himself. And as I go up, this is a little a video from the Moorish American Party. Check out Abba. Listen to him. Contract with the United States. In this video, Abba is representing the treaty. Listen to him represent the treaty. But now he will tell you he doesn't represent this anymore. But he always reinventing himself. Check this out. It's interest from the people of that government, man. And we're just getting stronger, and the people just. Let me turn it down a little bit so you can hear it. It's interest from the people of that people. The stage that we're in right now. So now that we're here, we can see that we're not a nation within a nation anymore. We are a nation coexisting with a federal corporation right now, and we're just getting stronger, and the people just need to wake up and realize this. We have a treaty. We have a treaty. You hear that? That's Lord Abba saying we have a treaty. Today, he teaches against the treaty. At this time, he was the Moorish American Party. Listen to this. And that treaty is a binding contract with the United States. The other thing. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? This is why he gets, and we ain't finished yet. We ain't finished yet. This is why he gets the JIVE Turkey Award. I mean, because he keeps reinventing himself. In this picture, he begins to make videos against Brother Sharif and the Obey in defense of ADOS, when in fact, Brother Sharif is a great defender of the teachings of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. So why would he be attacking Brother Sharif? Matter of fact, let me bring that video up real quick. Let me bring that video up real quick as he attacks Brother Sharif. I won't play it. I won't play it, but what I will do, I will get a screenshot of it real quick so you can understand what I'm saying, that he have went to defend ADOS against known defenders of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Like, he went to attack them. Here we go right here. He went to attack them. He just keep reinventing himself. I guess to get acknowledged or whatever the case may be. But in this video here, if you go check it out, he's challenging Brother Sharif in more of an attack mode, if you will, right in this video right here, addressing Sharif Bey attacks on ADOS. Brother Sharif Bey never attacked ADOS. That matter of fact, this whole comment, this whole back and forth went down on my Facebook page called Moorish World TV. Brother Sharif Bey never attacked ADOS, and I watched it play out. And then he went on addressing Sharif Anil Bey, attacking Sharif Anil Bey, and defending ADOS. You know what I'm saying? He's defending ADOS, and then trying to basically call Brother Sharif out for how Sharif talked to Taj Tariq, but I don't see nothing wrong with it. And make it so bad, in the whole video, he's talking about how he would have talked to Taj Tariq Bey. But he knows that every year on October the 14th, there will be a trek held by Temple 11. You can be there. Every year, normally, Taj Tariq Bey shows up. You have never been there. I've never seen you there. I actually ran into some problems on the home front, dealing with some repairs in my house, and I couldn't make it. But you have never been there. But you sit in your corner and you attack Brother Sharif, but that's another story. Keep reinventing yourself. So over here, he reinvents himself, and now he reinvents himself as an ADOS proponent, as one who supports and defends ADOS. So in the future, I got a show coming up, the Moorish Science Temple of America, looking at its comparison to ADOS. And Abba has moved on to move towards defending ADOS. Nothing wrong with that. But as he defends ADOS, he actually condemning everybody else. You know what I mean? He actually condemns everybody else that defends Prophet Noble Drew Ali, which is odd to me, because you say you're a Moorish American. So that's quite odd to me. However, give me 1 second. Let me set my phone up real quick so I can see what people talking about. In case somebody want to get crazy, I got to get them up out here. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna get you up out here. So now check this out. I'm gonna give you the final. Hold up, Born Roller. Born Roller, listen. Born Roller say one day you hailing them and the next day you're nailing them. Born Roller, this is the fact of the matter. This is the Jive Turkey Awards. Abba comes in and out of consciousness. When he be nice, I'm gonna give him his props. I think Abba is one of the best researchers. I think Abba is one of the top 10 scholars in the Moorish world. But Abba has an emotional roller coaster type problem. You know what I mean? And he definitely has to get the Jive Turkey Award. The Jive Turkey Award for going in and out of consciousness. And now the new thing is this, family. His new thing is this. His new thing is called Universal Order of Islam. I think this is his new thing now. So this is his new thing. You follow me? This is his new thing. Lord Abba, he says, now here's the lesson. Fast with us as we begin a new order to carry out the divine plan of the ages. So what Lord Abba does is now he's creating a new tradition, right? Now he's creating a new tradition that he's trying to blend with the saying Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Divine plan of the ages. This is why he gets the number 4 Jive Turkey Awards. This is why. Listen. Fast with us as we begin a new order to carry out the divine plan of the ages. We begin by selling the new tradition of Ramadan in the West. in the month of December month. Family, I want you to stop right there. I want you to stop right there. I mean, we begin celebrating a new tradition of Ramadan on the West in December month. Family, let me explain something to you. This is how you know people don't know Moorish science. Number one, Ramadan is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar and the month in which the Quran was revealed. In other words, Ramadan is a month. Ramadan do not fall in December every year. Ramadan is the 9th month. All right? People fast during the month of Ramadan. So what you're doing is you're fasting during the month of December. But that's not Ramadan. Because the month of Ramadan for 2019 already passed. Understand, the 9th month of Ramadan. You follow me? The 9th month of Ramadan is right here, family. From a Moorish science perspective, this has nothing to do with the divine plan of the ages. You see, is it 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So Ramadan do not fall in December. So saying we having Ramadan in December doesn't make sense for a scholar of the caliber that Lord Abba supposedly possess. Now, I could see if he said we're fasting during the month of December, but we're not. To say I'm having Ramadan doesn't make sense. Now, let me go a step further. The whole point that he's getting the award is because now he has the universal order of Islam. But he's talking about the divine plan of the ages, which goes with Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Okay. Now, when you look at the month of Ramadan, family, walk with me. When you look at the month of Ramadan, all right? Let me get a highlighter. When you look at the month of Ramadan, Ramadan is the 9th month. You follow me? The 9th month. This year, Ramadan fell on May. It fell in May, 2019 in May. So to say that we're going to Ramadan in December doesn't make sense according to what Ramadan is. Ramadan is a month. You follow me? It just doesn't make sense. So it's misleading to say I'm a Ramadan in December. No, you're going to fast in December with your universal Islam order. The point I'm making is, again, Abba is always reinventing himself. Always continues to reinventing himself. Always. It never stops. It never stops. So somebody say, 1 minute you big him up, 1 minute you tear him down. I'm not tearing him down. He gets the JIVE Turkey Award. He's still my brother. I still appreciate the work that he do, some of his works. But he got to get the JIVE Turkey Award. He keep reinventing himself. He got to get it. I can't help but give him the JIVE Turkey Award. He keeps doing it. The latest invention, Universal Order of Islam. And he's talking about fasting in Ramadan, and it's supposed to be a part of to carry out the divine plan of the ages. Now, we all know that the divine plan of the ages is a term that was coined by Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Yet, when we look at back in 1929, Ramadan fell February 11th, 1929. In the newspaper, Prophet Noble Drew Ali was touring the temples. They had a newspaper. Let me stop for a minute. This is what I'm talking about. This is Ramadan in 1929. He's saying he's fulfilling the divine plan of the ages by putting this Ramadan in December. I'm saying that if Prophet Noble Drew Ali wanted Moors to practice fasting during the month of Ramadan, there is no reason why he would not have announced it. Because during the February 11th, 1929, he was actually touring the temples. He was touring the temples. And it was published in the Moorish Guide. So if he was to publish that he was touring the temples and he gave his itinerary in the Moorish Guide, wouldn't he also publish one of the greatest things that happens in Islamic world? Wouldn't he? Family, I'm going to ask you. Let me go back to you. I'm going to ask you a question. Let me calm down. I'm not telling people not to fast because I believe fasting is good. Fasting is essential to touching your inner higher self. Fasting teaches you discipline. Fasting is a good thing. What I'm teaching is, let's not compel people to do something that is not consistent with the growth of the spiritual movement that the prophet laid down. In other words, what the prophet taught is sufficient. We don't have to add or take away. It is sufficient. People on their personal time want to pray. People on their personal time want to make salat. People on their personal time want to fast. Then fine. But let's not bring our people back to a cultish ideal. Teach our people divine truth. Teach our people that they are gods having this experience. We are gods having an experience. We are gods having the experience. Man is art. Consciousness is that man is art. Art is Allah. This is what we need to teach people. When we can teach people that man got the seed of God in them, then man will obey that seed, that still small voice, and they will become great again. But when we get into cults and rituals without understanding the essence of the cults and rituals, what happened is we put people back into slavery. We put people back into slavery. As El Moel said, I fast on Ramadan and get those benefits, but it's not compulsory. It's not compulsory for Moors and the rest. And I honor El Moel for that. I honor the brother Amor El for that, because that's how it's supposed to go, brother. That's how it's supposed to go. You acknowledge the benefits. You acknowledge the benefits of fasting. And you can join with the Muslims of the East, or you can fast at any time period you see necessary. Because fasting is a requirement. It is a prerequisite. You follow me? For all spiritual beings having this human experience, fasting is a prerequisite. But don't try to put people into the chain of slavery. Talking about I'm fasting during the month of Ramadan in December. That don't make sense. This is the pretended wise again. And so this is why he gets number 4. You follow me? This is why he gets number 4. Oh yeah, he mad. Let me see if he texts me yet. Because he gets number 4. He gets number 4. Let's see if he texts me yet. Let me see. Family, I bet you he texts me. We're going to find out in a minute. Let me see if he texts me yet. Let me see. Hey, what I tell you? Look. Hey, family, y'all thought I was playing. This is what I'm talking about. Family, y'all thought I was playing. Can y'all read this? Let me see. Hold up. I'm going to see if y'all can read this. I'm going to let y'all read this. I knew he was going to text me. This is how sensitive he is. This is how I knew he was going to text me. Look, family, look. See if y'all can read that. No. I see that. I'm a sensitive, man. Y'all see that? I love Lord Abba, man. I knew he was going to respond. I already knew it. His ego going to make him respond. He going to promote my show. I mean, he going to promote. He going to do a live stream tomorrow. Watch. I will tell you. It's going to get about 200 views, and he going to help promote my show. You know what I mean? That nigga, I'm going to call him up. I'm going to call him up, see if he answers the phone. Let's call him up. Let's call him up. He might cuss me tonight. Let's see if he cuss me. As the old folks, let's see if he cuss me. Look, let's see if he cuss me. Islam, come on, son. Let's see if he cuss me. He might cuss me tonight. He ain't gonna pick up. He might cuss me out. What's your son name? Come on.
You have reached the voicemail box of
Naheem.
At the tone, please record your voice message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Islam, Lord Abba, you know I love you, brother. You know, stop being so emotional. You my man. We on Moorish World TV, brother. But I had to give you the award. You only number 4, brother. You're only number 4, all right? All right. You're only number 4. Peace and love, family. Stop being so angry, brother. Anyway, so my brother said, what about the Moors who fast during October, though? Sadiq L, I think that's a great practice. If a group of Moors decide that October is the day or the month or the week that they choose to fast, then I agree. That's fine. You know what I mean? That's a good thing. Because during the month of October, the Prophet Noble Drew Ali had the first annual convention. During the month of October, the Prophet said on October the 17th that on this day, I made you a nation. So yeah, October is a great spiritual time to fast in. Absolutely. Absolutely. I have no problem with that. But I don't think people should be running around saying the Prophet said we need to fast on such and such. Nah, come on. Come on. Or our Ramadan is October. No, that's not correct. Ramadan is Ramadan. Fasting during the month of October would be fasting during the month of October. Mr. Wingo, you gone too, because you ain't bringing nothing relevant to the channel. Now you out of here. Anyway, and I love, one thing I love is that, listen, if anybody wants to challenge me, I mean, if anybody wants to challenge me, I will open the door for them to challenge me. You know what I'm saying? I will open the door for them to challenge me. Just like Sadiq El said, the Holy Quran of Mecca say fast during the month of Ramadan. You know what I'm saying? Of course it does. But guess what? Jesus had a fasting period during his time. And the people that follow Jesus fast during the time that was set during Jesus' time. Muhammad and the Arabs that was with Muhammad fast during that period. The people who follow Prophet Noble Drew Ali also has a regimented curriculum, if you will, that Islamism carries. Islamism carries a unique way of life in itself. The thing is that we're too busy pulling out something from yesterday, and we are unable to pull out the essence of what our prophet brought for us today. We're too busy stuck on yesterday. So my thing is, in the noble temples, we look at what the prophet did, and we imitate and demonstrate exactly what the prophet did. We have enough of what the prophet did to try to get right, instead of trying to create something and get something correct from yesterday. The prophet gave us enough. If we follow the prophet and what the prophet did, we can't go wrong. But we got too much confidence in yesterday. Yesterday is only a testament as to what today supposed to look like. And I'm talking about righteous yesterday. In other words, the Quran say fast during the month of Ramadan. Prophet Noble Ali gave us a deeper meaning of what fasting is all about. And now, if you look in the Holy Quran of the Moorish Temple of America, you will find out what that fasting is all about. Now, let me give you the esoteric meaning, the deeper meaning. In the Holy Quran of the Moorish Temple of America, the Prophet Noble Ali teaches that at one time, and I'm going to paraphrase, he says, at one time, the protoplasm, the beast, let me say it like this. Man consumes the beast consumes the plant consumes the earth consumes the protoplasm. In other words, the circle of life, one thing eats another, eats another, eats another. Our Prophet Noble Ali teaches us that there was a time when this wasn't the case. He said, now man in his utter shamelessness strikes down and eats the beast. He said, in the yonder kingdom, these things wasn't even known, and I'm paraphrasing. He said, man and all other things get their nourishment from their ether plane. In other words, when we are able to rise above this carnal self, we can be fed in ways that is unimaginable. And so we are going past the fasting and we're going into our true natural self, our spiritual self. You feel what I'm saying? Our spiritual self. So again, that's another show. And I'm going to get into some of these deep lessons. Stokely said, the Prophet Noble Ali said, we shall foster the principles of the Holy Quran. Do you know what principle is? The principles is the essence of a thing, not the customary practice of a thing. Because our prophet teaches us that customs do not alter the nature of truth. So the principle is the nature of a thing. The nature. What is the nature of fasting? What is the nature of it? Huh? What is the nature of fasting? Principle represents the nature of a thing. What is the nature of it? And then we can talk about the practice of it. You follow me? We can talk about the ritual of it. But first, what Prophet Noble Ali teaches us to get to the source and get to the nature. For example, when we look at Mecca, taking the Hajj. Now, you can jump on a plane and go all the way to Saudi Arabia. But what is the nature of the Hajj? The nature of the Hajj is being able to go from the outer part of your carnal self into the house of God within the deep essence of self. And you, if you're able to, you can make the trip. Now, once man understands the symbolism behind the outer to the inner, then a ritual may be introduced. And so then you have the Hajj. The Hajj is man taking a spiritual journey from the outer parts to the most inner parts. You follow me? These are the lessons of the ancient forefathers. These are the lessons of the ancient forefathers. And these are the lessons where Prophet Noble Ali said we must return back to. We must return back to the state of mind of our ancient forefathers, not the state of customs of our ancient forefathers. The customs only represent the invisible. The visible represents the invisible. The seen represents the unseen. So everything that you see is a manifestation of what you don't see, but what you must demonstrate. Here we go. Grand Sheik talking now. Grand Sheik talking now. All right, Grand Sheik talking now. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to do part 2 on Saturday. Y'all want to do part 2? Let me give y'all some spiritual lessons real quick. Prophet Noble Ali is the most divine teacher that ever walked this earth in this era of time. You follow what I'm saying? And so when we start talking about the Holy Quran of Mecca, and the Prophet Noble Drew Ali said we must foster the principles, the Prophet is talking about the essence of what the book is dedicated to, not the customary practices. The customary practices does nothing if you don't understand the essence of what it stands for. It does nothing. I mean, this is Islam. Oh, there we go, Austin Bay. This is Islamism. This is not Islam. This is not our Islam. Islamism is a working degree. It's a spiritual thing. We're gonna do part 2 on Jive Turkey Awards on Sunday because I got to get out of here. I don't want the tape run too long. But let me share something. Let's get into the prophet. Let's get into the prophet. See, we need to understand this here. We need to understand this here. We need to understand this here. Listen, many people don't have to. Let me tell you something. The problem with many of us is that we don't believe that this man is a prophet. That's one thing for sure. We think that Muhammad supersedes the knowledge of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. That's what we think. We think Jesus supersedes the teachings of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. This is what we think. We don't believe this. This is why we can say the things that we say. But I'm telling you that Prophet Noble Drew Ali is Muhammad come again. You know what I mean? I'm telling you that Prophet Noble Drew Ali is Jesus come again. You know what I mean? Now, and I'm telling you that there is a difference between Islamism and customary al-Islam. Al-Islam has been led to move on the principle of customs and rituals. Moorish science move on the esoteric essence of what man is and not what he seems to be. Let me show you something. When you read the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, and the Prophet Noble Drew Ali says to us, he says, truth. Let's get to truth. Prophet Noble Drew Ali talking about the meaning of truth. And Prophet Noble Drew Ali says to us, let me see if you know what this means. I'm going to give y'all some of these spiritual lessons. Prophet Noble Drew Ali says to us, chapter 7, verse 15. He says to us, and Jesus said, what is power? And Jesus said, it is a manifest. It is a result of force. It is but naught. It is an illusion, nothing more. Force changes not, but power changes as the ether change. He says, so what is force? Force is another word for Allah. What is Allah? Allah is another word for universal energy. What is a universal energy? A universal energy is another word for Amen Ra. What is Amen Ra? Another word for the Almighty, right? That never changes. You feel me? You feel me? That never changes. But now, what is manifested from force is understood as power. Is understood as power. Now the power changes. There's a power in the wind. You see it changing. It goes on to say, verse 16 says, force is the will of Allah, and it is omnipotent. Power is that will and manifest, directed by the flesh, by the breath. Let me talk to your family. Let me talk to you. Force is the will of Allah, and this is omnipotent. It has no boundaries. And power is that will and manifest, directed by the flesh, by the breath. There is a power in the winds, a power in the waves, a power in the lightning stroke, a power in the human arm, a power in the eye. The ethers cause these powers to be. And the thought, here we go, family, walk with me. The thought of Elohim, of angel, of man and other thinking things direct the force. In other words, how the universal, let me fix that. It says angel, man, and other thinking things direct the force. In other words, if man begins to think on high, the universal creator, the universal energy can be directed to what we want done. Y'all rock with me? I'm going to say it again. When man begins to think on high, on a fully developed spiritual level, man collectively can direct the force. And the force is the will of Allah, and it's omnipotent. In other words, we can do extreme things that you have never imagined, but you must think on high. And if you do it collectively, you can direct the force. You can direct Allah. I mean, you can direct it. See, we don't want to direct the law, and we got people to sitting around trying to cause confusion so we don't direct the law. This is why I do these shows. I do these shows to show people that we have been misled, we have been misguided, and we have been following misinformation, and we scared to stand up the truth. We scared to tell people, European, get out of here. You're not welcome here because your energy will never rise above. Elijah Muhammad gave a lesson. He says that the European brain, and I did this in class one day, the European only has 6 ounces of brain, that the Asiatic has 7.5 ounces of brain. In other words, the European man was formed on the 6th day. The European is a carnal person. His or her intelligence cannot rise above their carnal self. You follow me? But he says that the Asiatic black man, quote unquote, has 7.5 ounces of brain, that we can rise above the number of perfect man and to infinity. And that's why I say Europeans, we should not amalgamate because we are mixing a 7.5 ounces of brain. What I'm saying is we are mixing an infinite mind with a carnal mind. Huh? Come on, man. Y'all ready for that? Y'all ready for that? So the Prophet Noble Drew Ali says, the will of man and angel and Elohim directs the force. Let me conclude with this. It also says, Lamas asked, of understanding what you have to say. And Jesus say, it is the rock on man which man's build himself. Of understanding what have you to say. And he said, this is the rock on which man's build himself. See, I understand myself. Not completely, but enough to make me move in a certain direction, allow me to move in a certain direction. I understand the European. That's why he cannot be a devil to me. I understand him. He cannot be a devil to me. He can be devilish, but he can't be a devil to me, because the only devil in which I must save myself from is self. This is the understanding on which man builds himself. I build myself from that. So I don't take no shorts. I don't take no shorts. I don't care who don't like it. They be all right. Tell your grand sheik, tell whoever you want. I don't take no shorts. And if you think I'm wrong, I'm open to be challenged. We can do it in private. We can do it in public. My mission is to get to the facts. In the words of Lord Abba, Mr. Just the Facts. Let's get to the facts. Now, if Kip Bay is not a European, then let her prove it. Then let her prove it. And keep it moving. But don't ask me to accept no foolishness. Don't ask me to accept that because you do. I'm going to deal with the facts. So, of understanding, what have you to say? It is the rock on which man builds himself. I'm strong in Moorish science because I build myself on understanding of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. It goes on to say, it says, Jesus says the rock on which man builds himself. This is the gnosis of the art and the not of the falsehood and truth. In other words, Jesus is teaching that man builds himself by understanding the truth and understanding the falsehood. In other words, understanding the potential of the truth and the potential of the falsehood, the potencies of the truth, the potencies of the falsehood, understanding the up and the down, the positive, the negative, the possibilities, and the other possibilities on the left, the possibilities on the right. These are the things that you evolve. These are the things that evolve and revolve in your mind to bring forth understanding. And this is the rock on which man builds himself. So whether I'm looking at a European, whether I'm looking at an Asiatic, whether I'm looking at my higher self, whether I'm looking at my lower self, I'm looking at the true me, the essence of me, not the physical me. So many people take Moorish World TV as if I am going on a rant, on a tirade. Some people say, oh, this is sign to come again. No, what I'm doing is I'm creating a bridge so I can get you to these lessons. Let me close you out with this. And Lamas asks, of wisdom would have you to say. Of wisdom would have you to say. And Jesus said, it is the consciousness that man is ought, that Allah and man are one. Jesus say that of wisdom, that man is ought. And we are taught in the Moorish Science Temple of America that ought is Allah. So in other words, wisdom is the consciousness that you are Allah, that you are the microcosmic Allah, not the macro. So when we say that Islamism and our Islam is the same, we may get hit upside the head with one of these crazy Arabs talking about we're talking shirk. See, we don't believe that Allah and man is separate. We don't believe that man is here and Allah is here. We believe that man and Allah is one, but man must rise above his carnal self and thought to connect with the spirit or the energy of Allah that is also thought, because all things start from thought. You see, y'all done messed my second annual Jive Turkey Award up. But with that being said, family, I'm going to come back on you. I'm going to come back on you. Listen, family. Each and every one of y'all in this chat need to understand that you have a seed inside of you. And that seed is the seed of Allah. That seed is the seed of Allah. And I'm going to do this like I do on our holy day. And I love this demonstration right here. That seed is Allah. Family, if I show you this paper right here, it's one of my favorite demonstrations. If I show you this paper right here, and I say, if I cut this paper right here, this is still the paper. This is still the paper. But we're going to call this Allah. If I break it in 4, each piece is still Allah. If I break it in 8, each piece is still Allah. Each piece is still the paper. If I break it into confetti, each piece is still Allah. The secret of the ages is being able to connect this back together, not from the physical perspective, but in thought. If you can connect this back together in thought, the power of Allah is yours. Connected to the force. Connected to the force. If you are able to connect your thoughts, the power is no longer an illusion, it becomes the force. And that's why I challenge this misinformation, because the misinformation prohibits you from making that connection. Every time you accept a lie, every time you start over, it prohibits you from making the connection. I'm a friend of truth. I'm a friend of truth. So if somebody tell me, oh, she's of Temple 11, oh, he's of that, oh, she's of that, I'm a friend of truth. If you don't say nothing to me, I won't say nothing to you. The moment you say something to me, I'm going to say something to you. Period. Even when we're talking about this show, Jive Turkey Awards, many of the nominees are people who had or have said things to me that made me look into the common sense of, do these people really know Moorish science? Maybe they said it to me. Maybe they said it behind my back and thought I didn't know. But it inspired me to look into it and to see what the problem is. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, it made me go and look into some things. You follow me? I mean, see, we ain't gonna play with this. And again, man, I'm not shy to say it, man. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let me do my show. Let me mind my business. Leave me alone. I'm not bothering nobody. I mean, leave me alone. That's all I got to say. And I'll leave you alone. Period, point blank. But like, now let me tell you something. Let me do this and I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all want me to finish the Jive Turkey Awards? Huh? Y'all want me to finish the Jive Turkey Awards tomorrow? What day y'all ready? What day y'all ready? Huh? What day? Y'all ready? All right, we're gonna do the Jive Turkey Awards on we're gonna finish the Jive Turkey Awards on Saturday night. Y'all gonna be here Saturday night? I don't hang out. Ishmael Bey, you better not be here eating that turkey. You better not be eating that turkey. Ishmael, you better not be eating that turkey. Man, forget this. Let me call. Man, where my phone at? I'm gonna call up Ishmael. I ain't going for this. Ishmael, call me up. Call me up, Ish. You better not be eating that turkey. Let me call up Ishmael. I want to see if he ate that turkey. Yeah, that's right. I'm tired of this. He ain't been in this chat. He been eating that turkey. Let's get Ishmael Bey on the phone before I get out of here. We're going to get Ishmael Bey on this phone. He better not be eating that turkey. Let me see. He might be trying.
For the dark up.
No, don't you brother talk me. You come on the show throwing a turkey leg up there. Islam, Moore, what's going on? Talk to me.
Islam, Great King. Yes, sir. No, it'll turkey, man. I had a little bit of salmon earlier, man. I don't eat that stuff. You know that.
You better not, because I know for a fact that I haven't read How to Eat to Live in quite some time. But I don't think you should be eating all that bird anyway.
That's right. Now I was putting the jive turkeys up there. I was putting the jive turkey legs up there, brother.
So, brother, how you been doing, brother?
All's good, King. I have no issues, bro. Just working hard. You know, I'll be in Atlanta, Georgia. Got some meetings taking place next month and stuff. So I'll be in Atlanta for like 3 or 4 days, and just on the move, man. Working hard.
What's the new research that African Moorish Scholarship got for Moorish World TV, brother? What's the new cutting edge research you into? What's happening?
You know what? I've been focusing on that nationality side of things, putting things together with the Afro-descendant nation, working hard with the Honorable Salah Muhammad also. We got some moves that we're making on the United Nations soon. So that's what I've really been focusing my attention on. It's not glamorous as far as in front of the camera, but it's most rewarding doing the work behind the scenes,
Well, the people waiting for you to come on here to do something in front of the camera too now.
Yes, sir. I'll definitely keep you abreast of what's going on. As we're putting the pieces together and we start to make our move towards the United Nations, I'll make sure I definitely keep everybody up to speed on that. I want to let you know, Brother Taharka, and I want to let your listening audience know, I'm so proud of you of the work that you're doing with the Moorish village. Please don't underestimate the value of what you're doing. We're here. We're going to continue to support you. And I'm so, so proud of you, Brother Jonathan.
Man, I appreciate you, man. But I need you to go and dust off some of that files and give some of that stuff that you and Brother Sharif was learning back in 1982. Some of that stuff.
Yes, sir. Yeah, me and Sharif stay in contact with each other. Make sure y'all join our forum. Me and Sharif are the moderators of Rock Squad African Moorish Scholarship. But yes, we definitely here to bring that information to you, bro.
Well, peace and love. Send my love to the family. And I think the last time I seen, I think your daughter was working. Where was she working at? One of them spots. What spot she was working at?
Yeah, she was working at the Dunkin' Donuts. She got a little 16-year-old job.
That's
got
right.
a little
And
driver.
I want you to let her know when I come in there and she see the tassel, right. I want one of them. They got them new breakfast demonstration. The no meat ones. You know what I'm talking about?
They do. They got the impossible thing with the little morning sausage.
That's right.
Plant-based stuff.
Now,
yeah.
I don't want.
Yes, sir.
I don't want no egg on it, but I want to put like 3 of them in the bag for me.
She gonna look out for Uncle Doc. That ain't no problem, bro.
Well, peace and love, my brother. Enjoy your night, big bro.
Peace and love to you and your beautiful family. Yes, sir. Talk to you soon, brother.
Indeed. So that's Brother Ishmael Bey. Listen. This is the thing, family. I get on Brother Ishmael Bey too. I disagree with Ishmael Bey. That don't mean I hate Ishmael Bey. And we still brothers. See, we got to get to the point where we can disagree and it'll be all right. So, family, are y'all going to be here Saturday night with me, family? We're going to finish this Jive Turkey Awards. Y'all going to be here? Y'all going to be here? Press 1 if y'all going to be here. If y'all ain't going to be here, then ain't no reason for me to be here. Because I still got about, let me see how many slides I got. We still got a couple more people to go through. Oh, man, we got some good slides to go through. All right, yeah. And then we can do some divine teachings. Indeed. So Saturday night, oh, y'all like the club. Y'all go to the club? That's what y'all do? Yeah, we're going to be here Saturday night. That's right. That's right. And after this, listen. After this, family, I'm going to start responding to people. But fam, I'm going to tell you something. I got a real thing against Europeans coming at me, family. I don't like Europeans coming at me. I don't have no problem with Europeans, and they shouldn't have no problem with me. I just don't want them coming at me. You know what I mean? I just don't want them coming at me, family. They come at me, man. I got to come hard, man. I don't care. Man, listen. I know our people have crazy. I know we're going to protect European more than we protect the Asiatic sister. I already know. You know what I mean? You have more people coming to the defense of the European than the Asiatic sister. You feel me? When I was saying that the sister was out of order, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody say nothing. But I come at the European, they defend the European. That's just what and these supposed to be conscious people. Why didn't you say, prove to me you ain't European? Show me. Go on your page right now and show me your family history. You can see mine. Go all the way back to my page. You can see mine. Before I started pushing Moorish science hard, you can see the whole thing. You can see the whole thing. My thing is, I want to get you to the truth, family. I want to get you to the truth, family. If you don't want the truth, that's okay. But if you do, family, you can't take no shorts. You can't take no shorts. All right? So, family, coming real soon. We're going to have some hats. We're going to have some T-shirts. We're going to have, hold on. With that song, I got drip for sale. I got drip for sale. We got some drip for sale. All right? Y'all gonna purchase some of these hats? Y'all gonna purchase some of these hats? Is y'all gonna purchase some of these hats or not? Because we got drip for sale. It's coming. Y'all ready? Moorish American Nobles. I mean, we got some drip for sale. Y'all ready? Y'all with me? Press 1 if y'all going to support, family. We got some drip for sale. All right, then. Press 1 if y'all going to support. We got drip for sale. We got drip for sale. That's right. We got some drip for sale. Yes, sir. Come on with it, family. That's right. Yeah. The guy say, what's drip? Haru. That's right. Call the plumber, brother. But we got some books coming. We got everything coming, brother. We got everything coming, brother. We got drip for sale, baby. Yes, sir. So, family, I appreciate y'all, man. Listen, I'm gonna let my brother Lord Merc Ill get back in. I appreciate y'all. Y'all some good peoples, man. And we just having fun, family. It's not personal. Shout out to Lord Abba, man. You know what I mean? It's not personal, family. Why every time we disagree with somebody, somebody takes it personal? It's not personal. I mean, but Abba can't keep reinventing himself every year and then don't think he don't get the Jive Turkey Award. Come on now. Sister can't go on a whole hour video of misinformation about Moorish and don't be called out on it. Come on now. We got to do better. I mean, we got to do better, family. It is what it is. But I salute everybody in here. I see y'all Saturday, 9:00 p.m. We're going to be right here continuing on the 2nd annual Jive Turkey Awards. Islam, Lord Mergil, I put him on timeout. I mean, I put Lord Mergil on timeout for a little bit. He be back, though. He be back. He be back. Give him one quail. He be back. Y'all remember that? That was Scarface. He be back. Give me back. He be back. Don't worry. He be back. Give him one quail. He be back. I'm just playing, man. Hey, man, we some sensitive people, man. We can't even play, man. Anyway, peace and love, family. I gotta get out of here. Y'all go in and catch that what they call that Black Holiday. You know what I mean? They say, yeah, man, be emotional, man. They be so emotional, man. Goodness and gracious, man. Peace and love, family. I'll be back here on Saturday night, 9 p.m., family. I got to rename the show now. They done messed up my whole flow. I let them mess up my flow. I got drip for sale.